Hello again, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful night for high school football. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop for week number 2 of high school football action here on TSC. Game number 1 of WBL action. Wapak coming into this game 1-0, a big 35-21 victory last week here at home. And the Defiance Bulldogs, a tough loss in overtime to Napoleon, 35-34. Josh, let's talk about some of the key players and some of the key things we can look forward to in this game.
Dan, we got Defiance coming in, rushing the ball more than passing. They had 245 rushing yards last week with 4 TDs. They only had 75 yards passing, which they had their backup quarterback in last week. And we think they're going to get their starter back tonight. We're not sure on Brez Zipville, so we'll see what happens there. And Wapak last week with they had 209 yards passing, 2 TDs with Caleb Moyer, 115 yards rushing, and 4.4 yards per carry. And Caden Page with 109 yards receiving. And we had some guys, a middle linebacker.
A couple
and
nice leading tackles there.
Yeah, we had Brody Preezer and Noah Bishop with 10 tackles apiece to start off the season.
And a good victory it was, and there are some mirror images to last season because we lost our first game in a tough loss to Marion Local, then went up to Defiance and lost a real tough one up there. This year, Wapak wins big their first game. Defiance loses their tough loss in their first game of the season, and hopefully we can reciprocate what happened to us at Defiance last year.
Right, it's like we were reversing roles here. I mean, they're coming to our house. They lost in a close one. And last year, we played very, very slow and methodical last year.
Let's talk about that kicker right there. He had a good week last week, but that one's going to fall short, well short of the end zone and get Defiance good field position. Ethan Eisert, the punter, kicker, and didn't miss an extra point last week.
No, and Mitchell Taylor on the receiving end of the kickoff return. And he is also a senior.
I think we got to do a little bit better on those kickoffs, though. And
get everybody,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get the returners down there.
Well, we'll call it 1st and 10 for the Defiance Bulldogs from the 30-yard line as they break the huddle. One wide receiver split wide to the right. That's Borton. And they got actually trips out to the right and one to the left. In at quarterback is Zepfeld, the senior. He'll take the snap, 2-step drop, looks, throws out the bubble screen out to the right side, and that's not going anywhere.
Jarrett Mullins with the stop. And number 5 for Defiance, Jordan Wright, junior, 5'11", 150, just got 8 up.
Yeah, we're going to call it a loss on the play of about a yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 11. Want to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. As always, TSC, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, and Merritt Real Estate. We've got trips out to the left, slot left. One running back there with Zepfeld. He'll take the snap, and they're going to run right and dodging through the hole with a gain of about 6 on the play. And that looks like number 8, Noah Gomez. And Noah Gomez had a good week last week.
I tell you what, Noah Gomez, they have him listed at 5'9", 165. He looks way bigger than that from up here.
They always have a lot of good size, either offensive linemen or running backs from Defiance, that's for sure.
So all
right, so it's 3rd and 6 from the 34. Again, 3 wide receivers left for Zepfeld. He'll take that 1-step drop, that quick hitter. He's got enough for the first down. Let's see where they mark it. And that was caught by Brady Borton, the senior, the 6-foot senior. And they're going to mark him right there at the 40-yard line. Are they going to move the chains? Yeah, they're going to move the chains.
And Noah Bishop on the tackle kind of gave him a little space and was a quick out and some.
Just underway, week number 2 of Wapakoneta High School football, and this is week number 1 of WBL action. Again, you can see trips out to the left. Zepfeld's going to have motion to the right. Zipping around him is Wilder. They're going to throw it to Wilder. No, they're going to throw it over Wilder. And almost cutting to the outside and getting away with that is number 5, again, Jordan Wright, the junior. Boy, I think if he would have went outside of the Wapak linebacker or the
corner,
He could have got some yardage there.
And he is shifty and he is fast. And you got to get in front of him as he gets the ball. And on the tackle, Jarrett Mullins, just like the coaches tell you, if he's kind of slippery, you just get a hold and let the cavalry show up. And he did that.
Brady Borton split wide to the right, 2 wide receivers left for Zepfeld. No gain on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Zepfeld's going to throw it out to the right side. It's sneaking out of the backfield and on the reception and breaking tackles. And still on his feet is Abel Rubio. Rubio, the running back, a senior, 5'7", showed some nice moves there, breaking tackles into Wapak territory as they'll move the chains.
Yeah, Abel Rubio, a nice runner, and I mean he brought the hammer when he put it down when he wanted to get them extra yards. And you had a couple guys on the tackle with you had Walter and Mullen on the tackle.
This drive, of course, starting back on their 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Wapak 47. Zepfeld in the backfield. Again, 3 wide receivers left, 1 right. It's going to be a handoff. Bobbling the handoff and trying to kick it inside. Now outside is number 11, Anthony Wilder. And Wilder with a big gain there.
Wow, Wilder is a very, very electric runner. 5'10", 175 senior.
This is a nice
Bishop
opening
on the tackle.
This is a nice opening drive here for the Bulldogs, Josh.
Yeah, they got it rolling. They're kind of getting us on our heels here, and we're guessing a little bit.
Zepfeld with 2 people in the backfield. Now he's got motion to the left. He's going to look left to that bubble screen again, and it's going to be caught up to the 30, trying to break a tackle, but wrestled out of bounds is Anthony Wilder.
Yeah, and Jarrett Mullins on the tackle with a very impressive tackle, but they're getting 4 or 5 yards every play.
Yeah, we'll call it a gain of 4 to bring up 2nd and 6. 9:24 remaining here in the first quarter, first possession of the game. Like I said, the Defiance Bulldogs started this drive at their own 30-yard line. A couple of setbacks with no gainers, but so far so good. They're mixing it up well, Josh.
Yeah, they are. They are sure got a heck of an offense roaring here.
Zepfeld, again, this time he's going to hand it off, and it's going to be Wilder again. Anthony Wilder get wrestled down near the line of scrimmage, possibly no gain.
Yeah, you got Bishop and Preezer on the tackle, which those were the 2 leading tacklers last week. So,
So big 3rd down here. Now, we don't know much about their kicking game, whether or not they would go for it on 4th down. So we're just going to assume it's 2 to go on this 3rd down opportunity. 2 to go, meaning 3rd and 4th down to try to get the 1st down. 3rd and 6 from the 27 of Wapak. He's got motion to the right. It's going to be a toss to the right. Again, bobbled a little bit momentarily. Nice pursuit down the line
Jarrett
by
Mullins.
the Skins.
He was getting kind of held there. He got outside and made the tackle. Number 5 on the carry, Jordan Wright. But, man,
wow,
Mullins with a great defensive play.
Nice pursuit down the line for the Redskins. Again, going to hold them to no gain. It's 4th down now. They got to make a decision whether or not they're going to go for it. I don't think they're going to bring out the kicking unit. I'm not sure if they got anybody that could kick one 45 yards, and that's exactly the case. On 4th and 7 from the Wapak 28, 2 wide receivers left. He's going to look left. He's under a little bit of pressure. Caught by Wilder out of the backfield. He's got the 1st down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, that kid can zoom.
That's set up nicely for the Bulldogs.
Wilder coming right out of the backfield, and his outside linebacker, Walter, not Braylon Walder, but his brother, making the tackle. And I tell you what, Ryan, luckily he has speed because he was chasing.
Yeah. 1st and goal from the 10 for the Bulldogs. That was a big 4th down for those guys. Big pickup. Now 1st and goal. Zepfeld going to roll, spin, throws, and it's knocked down.
And number 8, Bryson Pack with the knocking the ball down. That's a huge play on 1st down because then they got to kind of regroup. What do they want to do to get these in for the next 3 plays?
Well, if they went for it back on the 28 inside the Wapak 30, they're going to go for it on 4 downs no doubt about it. They're going to feel confident enough since they made that big pickup. So it's only 2nd down right now. 2nd and goal. 2 wide outs to the left. Wilder, watch him in the slot position there. 1 to the right. Zepfeld, he's looking left. He's looking at Wilder straight up over the middle and knocked down. Great defensive play there by the Redskins.
Caden Page and Ryan Ritchie Richardson, they call him Banana Peel.
That was intended for Cohen Stockman, the senior. And, boy, they had him sandwiched there. There was no way he was going to get the ball in there.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome coverage for them two guys back there. Because it looked like from us, got a little scary.
Yeah, stopping the clock with 7:54 remaining here in the first quarter. It's the first possession of the game for the Defiance Bulldogs. Started back on their own 30-yard line. It's 3rd and goal, though.
It hasn't taken us long, Dan, to see who their studs are.
Zepfeld takes the snap, looking right, and ball going into the corner of the end zone, well overthrown. Boy, I don't know where he was throwing that ball. Anthony Wilder wasn't going to catch that until he got to the Wapakoneta High School.
I don't know, but I saw 1,000, 1, 1, 1, 1. You know, that's what I saw. 2 11s out there, and it was both faster than lightning. So
Caden Page,
yes,
of course, on Anthony Wilder.
2 fastest guys probably on the
Well,
field.
here you go. They're going to bring out the kicking unit. It's Nicasio Hall doing the kicking duties, and he's going to attempt a 27-yard field goal. The kick is up.
He missed it.
And it's no good.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts bad.
Wow.
That big, long drive and come up with nothing. We've seen it before, but ouch.
So there's a timeout on the field with 7:45 remaining. Wapak will get the ball back. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football here on TSC.
Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our 2nd generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Welcome back to Mercy Health, Wapak VFW Field, home of the Wapakoneta Redskins. Week number 2 of high school football action, and Wapak on their first possession, 1st and 10 from their own 20. We've got motion to the right. There's Moyer. He's going to throw it to Hauser, and the big boy is going to bull his way forward for a gain of about 7 on the play. It's nice to see Hauser get the ball.
And tackled by a group of Defiance Bulldogs, number 11 in there too, Anthony Wilder. And they're a lot like Wapak and Jordan Wright on there. They got a lot of their studs playing both sides of the ball. So no different. I mean, you'll see most of your teams all through the WBL. Most of their stud boys play at least 3 or 4 of the skill positions.
2nd and 3 from the 27. 3 wide receivers left. That's Caden Page, his go-to guy, out to the right. Hauser in the slot. Moyer's going to look to Page. Page on the down and out. Has enough for the first down. Wrestled out of bounds at about the 32. They'll move the chains.
And Jordan Wright on the tackle, a junior, 5'11", 150. And I'll tell you what, if Jordan Wright's going to try to guard this guy all night,
good luck.
Good luck, because it takes one out and up.
1st and 10 for the Redskins from their 32. 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Wapak's first possession of the game. 2 wideouts left. Mullins back there with Moyer. Moyer rolling left, looks, throws, gets hit as he releases the ball.
And Caden with a great catch.
And did he hold on to it?
He held on to it.
Well, one's saying a catch and the other one's saying it hit the ground. Let's see who wins.
I think they're going to give him the catch.
Let's see what official wins.
Oh, they're not giving it to him.
Oh, well. Wow. And that official that called it incomplete was way behind the play. So I would have trusted the side judge on that side to see whether or not he caught it. Page seemed to sell it pretty well.
Yeah, he sold it. But, that's what you're supposed to do, right, Dan?
Yeah, that's exactly it, brother. 2nd and 10 from the 32. There's Page split wide to the left. Stauffer to the right. It's going to be Mullen with the handoff. Turn around left corner, trying to get that Page block out there. And that's about where he got stopped, but not after a gain of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, good run from Mullen and tackled by a host of Defiance Bulldogs. You got number 1 and you got number 17 out there for the Bulldogs. Joey Robinson, a senior, 5'8", 165. They're a spitting image of kind of like us. They got the big, tall, athletic quarterback, kind of big on the front line, very athletic in their deep backfield and receivers.
Stauffer and Walter split wide to the right. That's Caden Page to the left on 3rd and 5, and there's a flag, and we may have motion on the play, and it's going to go against Wapak. So take back the gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Well, you can't have that.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast again, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, and G.A. Windsor & Son. Just underway, first quarter action, 6:13 remaining. Defiance with the opening drive. Took it from there, 30 to Wapak 10, and a 17-yard missed field goal. Wapak with their first possession right now, 3rd and 10 from their own 32. Moyer takes the snap, looks, throws, on the slant, caught!
Ryan.
And he was wide open, Ryan Walter.
Ryan Walter with a great catch. Great throw by Caleb Moyer. I thought he was looking at Stauffer's side. Stauffer kind of slipped and fell, and he turned and threw it to Walter with a great pitch and catch. And the tackle was another tackle for Wilder.
It's another first down for the Redskins, 1st and 10 from the 48. They're on the move. Let's hope they can keep it moving.
Yeah, that was nice. That's hard to do on a 3rd down and long.
Ryan Walter in the slot to the left over there with Hauser. They're going to try to say he moved a little bit, but he didn't. They're trying to figure out that formation. So are we. There's Mullen. He's trying to figure it out, too. Here's Moyer. He's going to hand it off to Mullen. Mullen trying to get over the guard or tackle there on the left side and barely gets up to midfield. We'll call it a gain of 2.
Yeah, I see on the tackle was number 6. Linebacker Abel Rubio come up and filled the hole pretty good. And Jarrett, it looked like he's trying to jump over him at some point there, but I don't know what happened. But he still got 3 yards, and you know what Woody Hayes always said.
3 yards in a cloud of dust. Grant Stauffer was kind of pumping his right knee there for a little bit. I hope he didn't hurt anything.
Oh, Grant Stauffer, talking about that, he broke his leg in 7-on-7 this year. Well, he fractured it, but he's really worked hard to get back here.
Well, he's going to set up in the backfield this time to the left of Moyer. He's going to get the snap and the toss. And turning right corner up to the 40, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, still on his feet inside the 15-yard line.
And number 1 on the tackle, along with 17. Caden Page turned the speed on Logan Hutchinson on the tackle, along with Joey Robinson. What a run. They blocked well. He got that corner, that seam, he blew through that, and I thought maybe he was gone, but that safety had his angle on him.
Wow, what a nice run there.
That's different. It's not like we see Caden run the ball very often.
That's a 34-yard run for Caden Page. So that brings up 1st and 10 from the 16 for the Redskins. Page in motion to the left. Moore's going to look and throw it to him. You think he'd be a little bit tired? No, he spins around.
Oh, yeah, and he got rocked. But, man, he made 2 people lose their jock on the field.
Yeah, he did.
He did. They're like, what? Well, I shouldn't say lose their jock, but their ankles got snapped.
He's walking back a little slowly back after those 2 big
got hit
plays. Yeah. That was a lot of work for a gain of 1.
Yeah, at least he got a yard.
2nd and 9 from the 15. 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. We got 2 wide receivers out to the right. That's Stauffer wide right. He's out there with Walter. Here's Page in motion to the right. Hauser in the backfield with Moyer on that quarterback keeper, and boy, he got bent backwards. Moyer did.
Nowhere to go there.
Maybe a loss on the play. They're going to say he got up to the line of scrimmage. Really? That's pretty. That's pretty generous.
Yeah, on the tackle, the middle linebackers, Rubio and number 9, Matthew Walter. Got Walter and Rubio. We got all kinds of them in there.
Sounds like a law firm. Wapak with an opportunity to get a first down inside the 10-yard line if they can get it down to about the 6-yard line. 2 wide, 3 trips out to the right. And Caden Page wide left. Mullins in the backfield. Moyer has time, looks, throws that little slant pattern again, this time to the big boy Hauser. Hauser's inside the 10-yard line, but he's going to be short of the first down, Josh.
Yeah, he's just short by about 3 yards, but Rubio with another tackle. Rubio at about 5'7" looks at this giant coming at him and just says, hey, I'll just take your knees out. And
I think on this play, on 4th down, they're going to go for it, obviously. They didn't get
they got a good field goal kicker.
Yeah,
but I feel like they're going to do what, they want to show their –
stick Hauser in the backfield or stick him in the slot. No, they're going to push him out to the right. I thought they were going to show obvious run. Now they're showing pass.
And they still might try
on 4th and 3, and little confusion. We've got a timeout on the field, so Wapak's going to talk about it. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football here on TSC.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telcirco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time and help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation.
Every month or quarter, we receive a statement for your other valuable assets. So why not know the value of your home?
We can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset.
Set up your appointment today by calling 419-738-1161 or check out our website at merit-re.com to connect with your favorite agent.
Welcome back to Wapakoneta. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. Week number 1 of WBL action. And Wapak winning their non-league game last week against Toledo St. John's. Nice victory. All right, Josh, here we go.
They're going for it, Dan. I don't know what you do here. You got a 6'3" receiver and you got a 6'5" tight end.
They're going to stick Mullen in the backfield with Moyer. Looks like he's got Ryan Walter split wide to the right. Hauser's going to move to the left. And Moyer under some pressure there is going to be a flag. He's got a guy open. It's a touchdown to Hauser, but we may have holding that's going to bring it back. And let's see what happens.
Holding
on the Redskins. Yep.
So now you're going to bring in the field goal unit.
I saw him kicking at least a 40-yard field goals in practice before the game.
He does well.
So Ethan Eisert is the kicker, but we'll see what they decide to do here.
Don't look like they're bringing him in.
Yeah, that was a nice play, too.
Oh, it was really nice.
But he was under a lot of pressure, so.
Oh, here they bring him in.
Yep. So they're going to swap out the offense for the kicking unit. Holding the ball will be Elliot Block. Block also does kicking and punting duties. And Ethan Eisert to attempt a 35-yard field goal, and that's not going to get higher than the defensive line.
Well, you have 2 defensive stands.
So 2 missed field goals in the 2 first possessions of the first quarter to start the game. And hopefully we'll see some scoring by the Wapakoneta Redskins first.
Yeah.
when we come back after this timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC.
At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
Welcome back, Big Dan Wilson and Josh Bishop. Week number 2 of high school football here on TSC, the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Defiance Bulldogs. Zepfeld takes the handoff. Nice little counter move there. Running the ball, of course, is Anthony Wilder, but that was a nice little counter switch.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, tell you what, they get a lot of yards off those little plays. And on the tackle there was Preezer. No, actually it was Pack, but man, 6-7 yards.
If you isolate the linebacker and keep them stagnant without moving, that's what happened.
Yeah.
They're looking for that run to the right. They go run left, and they pick up 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now we'll call it 2nd and 4. And a quick hitter there going to Jordan Wright up near the 32-yard line. It's going to be enough for the first down. They'll move the chains.
Right with the catch. Bishop on the tackle, giving up. He's playing a little deep, and he has to come back and make the tackle. But
1st and 10 for the Defiance Bulldogs with $1:26 remaining here in the first quarter. No score. Each team possessing the ball once here in the first quarter with the same result, missed field goals. However, this is the second possession here in the first quarter for the Bulldogs. This one's going to be a handoff. Again, trying to bust his way up over the right side of the line.
And I think we got
getting up a little slowly there is Rubio,
but I think you got a chop block. I can't see it look like a hold, but I don't know if an offensive lineman went low on one of our D linemen. We'll see.
It's going to be hold. It's going to be holding. Well, the ref taketh and the ref
taketh away.
Giveth away.
Giveth away and taketh away. You know, Dan, I can't see
Giveth
everything.
And taketh away.
I don't know every holding call or every low block or anything like that, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
That was good. That was good. All right, 1st and 20 from the 21 after the penalty. 2 in the backfield with Zepfeld. He's going to run the same play they did on their first down and get the same result as Anthony Wilder busts his way back up over the 30-yard line, past the original line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up 2nd and about 8. Nice gainer there of about 12 yards.
Yeah,
wow.
What a run by Wilder. Tough runner, man. Tackled by a host of Redskins. You had Grant, you had Jolly, or not Jolly, but you had Stauffer and Pack in there.
They're taking their time getting the play in with 12 seconds on the play clock and 33 seconds now on the game clock. Zepfeld looks right, throws right, overthrows the intended receiver. That's Anthony Wilder. That'll stop the clock with 25 seconds remaining.
I'll tell you what, Wilder's going to be tired after this game, Dan.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they use him like a dog. I mean, if that's what you did, about like our guy, Caden Pate, you know, he's their man, you know.
Yeah, you can't burn them out all the time, though. You gotta try to.
You got to find some other burners, and they got a couple of them with number 6 Rubio and
one wide receiver out to the left. Again, this time a tight trips formation to the left and one to the right. Zepfeld's going to roll right, has time, looks, throws, and it looked like it was going to end up short, and it was, of the intended receiver, Brady Borton.
And Brady Borton was covered by Jarrett Mullins, and Jarrett was all over him. And the thing is, he's one of their top receivers, but the pass was just a little outside.
Well, that's going to bring up 4th and 7 from the 34 with 21 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. They're going to bring out the punting unit. And Wapak hopefully can get the ball back in good field position. We're kind of hoping they can get it near the 40-yard line. We'll see what kind of punter they have. Number 8 is Gomez. Gomez, the running back linebacker, is also their punter. And he just went straight up with it, and not a very good kick at all. It's going to take a Wapak bounce and be down.
Nice.
Better than what I thought they were going to end up with at about the 47-yard line. So Wapak will start 1st and 10 at their 47.
Yeah, it looked like they just kind of hit the ball at the wrong part of the ball.
Wow, what a duck.
It sucks when you do that because, we've all, as running backs, we like to get the ball in our hand once in a while when we were kids and try to kick it. And 9 times out of 10, that's how I kicked the ball. I wasn't a punter. Well, it's an art. It really is. It's an art to be a really good punter. It's an art.
13 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Wapak with their second possession of the first quarter. Hauser right in front of Moyer. Looks like a Moyer run all the way, and it is. Moyer trying to follow that lead, but cuts it back to the inside and gets the ball up near midfield for a gain of about 4 on the play. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter here from Mercy Health Wapak VFW Field in Wapakoneta. It's the Wapakoneta Redskins nothing, the Defiance Bulldogs Goose Egg. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching high school football here on TSC.
Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981. And I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family-owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more. All with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta.
Welcome back to Wapakoneta. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop for high school football action between the Defiance Bulldogs and the Wapakoneta Redskins. Week number 1 of WBL action. Week number 2 of the season. Wapak coming in 1-0. Defiance losing their opening contest to Napoleon. So they're 0-1 coming into the game.
Yeah, it sounds like last week I think Defiance was up 21 points at one time. They came back and lost in overtime, but their big leader, their quarterback's back this week, and it looks like he makes a big difference.
2nd and 7 for the Skins. Hauser in motion to the left. Moyer fakes the handoff to Mullins, throws it to Hauser. Hauser's got some running room. Oh, man.
I thought he was going to go.
He had a seam there for a moment.
Oh, number 5 came out of nowhere. Jordan Wright with a great tackle. Man, Jordan Wright is only 150 pounds. I think you just, if you're Hauser, you just smash him like a bug.
Yeah, dude. Pick your feet up a little bit more.
It's hard to tell a tight end that. They don't run like.
Yeah, and he's playing defense too, so he's always used to being low to the ground.
And he's got long legs. He's all legs actually.
3rd and 4 for the Redskins from the Defiance 47. Moyer rolling right, looks, throws, caught.
Stauffer with a carry.
And it's Stauffer inside the 35, inside the 30 of the Bulldogs.
Great pitch and catch. Caleb with a heck of a he saw it, he hit it, and he threw it. And then you got on the tackle number 6, Abel Rubio. Man, he's everywhere too, isn't he?
You know what? I
Rubio
really
and-
like the way Moyer throws that slant or that curl or that post. Anything over the middle, inside the
he throws it with velocity.
the hashes.
He throws it, well, like he means it.
Yeah, he really does. He's
Yeah.
got a great throw. Great connection there. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Mullins takes the handoff, trying to turn to the right corner, follows his blockers, and busts inside the 25-yard line of the Bulldogs. Nice run.
9-yard run for him, and Rubio on the tackle again.
So Wapak, after the quarter change, on the move here, starting back at their own 47-yard line after that terrible punt by Defiance. And they have 2nd and 2 from the 22. Wide left. That's Stauffer. Page to the right. He's looking for Page. Page getting bumped around there. There's the flag.
And he was held like a.
So Page was running a down and out and up.
Yeah.
He was running down and out, and when he went to turn up, he got held.
Yeah.
That was a little late flag, but it was a true call.
We
Pass
saw it
interference.
for real up here.
Yeah.
And it was Logan Hutchinson, and he probably did the right thing. He saved a touchdown.
Yeah, he was going to.
He knew.
He had him beat.
Yeah, he knew he was beat. And as a DB, that's the only thing you can do if you know you hold on for dear life.
And what was you were talking about last week? You were talking about how well a couple of these guys for Wapak run their routes.
Oh, yeah.
How
yes.
Great route runners they are.
And Caden Page is an exceptional route runner.
And he had it there. He
Yes.
had this guy. He had him faked on that down and out, and then as soon as he turned up, the guy had to hold him. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Redskins with 10:10 remaining here in the first half. Moyer's going to take the snap. Hand it off. It's not Mullins this time. This time
it's Pack.
It's Bryson Pack, the senior.
Bryson Pack said, give me a little of that action. I want in there.
Yeah, why
and
not?
He had a good run of 1 yard or two.
We'll bring up 2nd and 9. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast once again. Dad's Toy Shop. I love Dad's Toy Shop. Miller Brothers Tire Center. And Back the Blue, that big raffle coming up November 17th. Check them out on the web at letsbacktheblue at bright.net. 2nd and 9 from the 10-yard line. We've got motion to the left, handoff to the motion guy. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and what a nice fake by Moyer.
Yeah, he saw it. He saw the end.
Wow.
He did a really good job there. I mean, he knew he was going to get, and that was perfect. On the tackle for Defiance was 13, Eli Howerton.
Now it's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Boy, I thought he was going in the end zone.
I did too.
There's a chance for them to get a first down. They got to get inside the 2-yard line.
I don't know what you do here, Dan. I don't know if I try to throw to your big tight end or your big receiver.
Caden Page is wiping his hands off. Let's see what happens. We've got motion to left. That's Mullins. Moyer looking for Page all the way. He's going to throw it to him in that crossing pattern, and it's going to be incomplete.
He's down at the 1, but he caught it.
Boy,
no touchdown.
Nope, they said it's incomplete.
They didn't. Oh, they didn't give it to him.
Nope.
Oh, you got to be
far
kidding me.
side. The far side judge said the ball hit the ground again.
How much is Defiance paying them?
That's twice he got robbed.
Yes.
Stops the clock with 8:48, and it's 4th down and 4 from the 5. They're not going to kick it this time.
Nah, they got that bad taste in their mouth.
So split wide to the left is Stauffer. Out there with him is Page, but there's going to be a timeout on the field, and we'll keep it right here. Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about that fundraiser that's coming up November 17th. It's really cool. It's called Let's Back the Blue. And we've got your 6. It's a great drawing. It takes place on Sunday, November 17th. I want to thank our friends at All Glaze Audiology for helping us bring this to your attention here on our football games. But it is incredible, the amount of and the diversity and all the cool things that are available in this raffle. It's worth getting involved. There's a lot of $500 cash prizes, and you don't want to not be a part of it. It's always for a good cause. Back in the Blue, and if you want more information, as always, you can check them out on the web at Let's back the blue at bright.net. Also want to thank our sponsors at Home Savings Bank, State Farm, Jimmy Sager. Thank you very much. And, of course, as I mentioned, All Glaze Audiology, Vanessa and Dan Lee for your continued patronage of Wapakoneta Sports. Big fourth down for the Redskins here with 8:48 remaining. 4th and 4. They can get a first down inside the 2. Let's see what they had to talk about on that timeout. See what they come out with. Once again, it's Grant Stauffer wide to the left. He's out there with Ryan Walter. Moyer in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Has time on the down and out.
And he caught that one,
and he's got enough for the first down. He has to. He either got the touchdown or he's got the first down. He got
the first down. But I know he runs that route. And, Dan, that is the hardest route to cover.
What a catch.
Yes, great catch. He's 6'3", but he runs out, and he runs that route. That DB had no chance.
And Moyer put it where the defense couldn't even get it.
It was only going to be Caden. Perfect pass.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that's what the gods blessed him.
Longsworth is
longness and speed and
Andre Longsworth is in the game on 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line. Longsworth is a pretty strong back. He's back there with Mullen as Moyer kind of lost the handle on the ball, and he's got enough for the touchdown maybe. Late call. Where's he at? Come on, guys. There we go. Touchdown, Redskins.
That is his 6th touchdown of the year. He got 4 rushing and 2 passing.
Wow. Well, for a moment there, that snap kind of caught him a little high, and I thought for a second he might lose it.
Yeah.
And,
you don't want a high snap on a quarterback sneak.
Oh, goodness gracious, no.
Now we got Isaac coming back in. This would be big for him to get his confidence back here to get this in. And I think he just hit the ball wrong, the last kick. And first kick in varsity is always a little tough.
Here's the snap, the place, and the kick is up.
There it is.
And the kick is good. So with 8:12 remaining here in the first half, Wapak draws first blood as they move the ball 53 yards after a bad punt by Defiance. Wapak capitalizes. They're up 7-0. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Auglaize Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaize Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Welcome back to Mercy Health Wapak VFW Field here in Wapakoneta For tonight's high school football action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Defiance Bulldogs, 8:12 remaining in the half, and Wapak breaks out first, a 7-0 lead. We need a better kickoff than we had last time. Certainly don't want to give these guys good field position. I think if we keep them deep and make them work the field, I think we're in better shape.
Right.
So let's see what Iser can do after he made that extra point. Gets under it, and that's a nice kick down inside the 10. Very good. Here's the return to the 20, 25, 30. Oh, my, and one man to beat.
And thank God Iser can tackle because he had nobody to beat but the kicker.
Wow.
Oh, he came in and clubbed him.
I thought that was kind of a high tackle there.
Was.
I thought he had kind of almost
yeah, it could have been a horse collar
right around the neck there.
Yeah, or a choke.
Wow, great kick, but great return for the Defiance Bulldogs.
They say Iser is a big WWE fan, and it looked like he was putting that on there. He thought he was going to do a choke slam for a minute.
All right, back come the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Two guys in the backfield there with Zepfel. A little bit of motion to the right. He'll take the snap. There seemed some early movement there.
Ooh.
That's Jordan Wright, the ball carrier, and Jordan not going anywhere.
Rubio, the ball carrier. Oh, that's Jordan Wright, right.
Yeah.
And you have Preezer and our two stud wrestlers out there with Preezer and oh, gosh darn it. I forgot his name for a second. Wyatt Buell. I knew it. I see it. I can tell the way he walks.
After that tackle, I'm shocked that they gave him a yard on that one. But he did get at least back to the line of scrimmage. But, boy, that was they had him back to the 30.
I mean, Preezer
so
just
much for
filled that
forward
hole.
progress, right?
Right.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Zepfeld's going to roll right. He's going to set up the screen to the left. It's caught. He's got some blockers ahead of him. Nice run there by number 6, Rubio. As Rubio gets it into Wapak territory up over the 40. He's short of the 35. They'll mark it at about the 37-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, Preezer on the tackle. Noah came up. He got kind of shimmied out of his just kind of got wazzle-dazzled there, and he missed the tackle.
They did a good job. They sold it well.
Yes, they
and
did.
They set up the screen perfectly. He waited for his blockers to get out there in front of him, too, and a nice run by Rubio. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the Wapak 37, 6:46 remaining, and the clock running, of course. Here's a handoff again. This is Gomez.
We got a flag. Gomez with the tackle and a host of Redskins tackling him. But, yeah, it looked like we had a flag right off the rip.
And
looked like a false start? Or
nope, it's a holding penalty against the Defiance Bulldogs, and they're going to move it back.
That stinks for anybody when you get a 10-yard penalty off of a big play.
That was one of the things that kind of shocked me last week, were the number of penalties Wapak had, and we're kind of picking up where we left off last week, not so much with Wapak, but between the two teams, Defiance and Wapak, some key penalties here could make the difference in the game in the long run. So I think Wapak needs to play penalty-free the rest of the way. Trips out to the right for Zepfel, but he's still going to hand it off up the gut. And again, that's Gomez. Gomez with a fumble.
Looked like Bishop came up with it, and he did.
And it's going to be Wapak's ball. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Right.
Nice turnover by the Wapakoneta Redskins.
And right there you go.
Love those turnovers. And they'll mark the ball at the Wapak 31. So just like that, after Defiance had a couple of big plays, did we see who knocked out the ball there?
No. I was watching the run, and it looked like two guys converged on him, and the ball I saw the ball pop right out. Pop, like I'm from British. I don't know. I said that wrong.
That's okay.
All right.
1st and 10 for the Redskins after the turnover. Moyer's going to hand it off to Mullins. Fake the handoff. Throw the screen out to the left side. It's going to be Caden Page. Breaks the tackles up to the 40, 45. Cuts the field to the 40, to the 30. He's got one man to beat. Climbing up on him inside the 10 to 5.
Touchdown.
Is that a touchdown,
That's
baby?
a
Tell me it is. Tell me it is.
Just like that. Big time run. And I'm telling you, number 17 from Defiance has some wheels to burn. Joey Robinson. He was running him down 5'8", 165, but he just couldn't get him till it was too late.
That's going to go down as a 69-yard touchdown pass for Moyer, but it was more like a one-yard pass by Moyer and a 68-yard run by Caden Page.
I tell you what, I said all year, when having a receiver like that makes a quarterback, which having a quarterback like Caleb is awesome. And then you have receivers like that.
The extra point, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And just like that, Wapak makes them pay on the turnover. A 69-yard touchdown pass from Moyer to Page.
It all started back there.
We'll keep it right here.
It started. He threw a quick out. He had two guys on it. He spun out of a tackle, broke a tackle, and then he turned on the Jets. And I thought he was going to go to the outside, but he turned back on the inside.
Wow.
And it was awesome. I'm saying, though, number 17 has some wheels. He was running him down.
Yeah, he was running him down. But that was kind of cool, too. You can tell some experience from certain runners, even though he's only a junior. I shouldn't say only a junior, but still the experience to cut back across the grain, cut back across the field. To feel the pressure behind him and to try to accelerate once he got inside the 20-yard line to make sure. There's something about carrying the ball, and you know this, and I know this. I mean, when you can see and smell that end zone, man, ain't anybody going to try to stop it.
It is. It's just something you feel.
Raw meat, man. I got to have it.
I gotta have it. That's what it is.
You're not going to stop
It's like an
me.
addiction. It's like I got to have that end zone.
It truly is, man. Wow. And just like that, Wapak's up 14-0 with 5:59 remaining here in the first half. This is what Wapak has to do. Again, capitalizing big time on that turnover. Eisert with the ensuing kickoff, and that little squirmer is going to get inside the 5, but it's going to go out of bounds and bring out the penalty flag. Boy, that's too bad. He just couldn't keep that sidewinder in the field of play. That would have been a nice touchback. But as the ball goes out of bounds, Defiance will take over. 1st and 10 with 5:57 remaining at their 35-yard line. Want to thank our sponsors once again. Our good friends here at TSC, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Ryan and Wanda Hain, thank you so very much. Merritt Realty, Ryan Place, and Alan Davis Insurance, Alan and Diane Davis. Thank you so very much. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs after the Wapak touchdown. They're going to try to get some points on the board before the half, that's for sure. The motion guy, of course, is number 11, Anthony Wilder, and Wilder takes the handoff and manages to get a nice run out of that. Boy, I'll tell you, their runs, their sweeps
are nasty.
The linemen are getting out there and making blocks, and these guys they're moving the ball.
They're moving the ball. I'm telling
sweeps.
you, that kid, Anthony Wilder, he's an animal. He's a 4-year starter. I mean, it's not like he's a slouch out there. He knows this game, and he knows how to make people miss. We've seen it multiple times a night. So
3 wide receivers to the right for Zepfeld. He's going to roll right. He's going to look and throw it to the short guy.
Oh, and what a hit.
Nice hit. That was fantastic by Ryan Walter to strip him of the ball.
It looks like Wilder. He's exhausted, but he don't leave the field. I mean, he got up kind of like, man, this, sometimes you feel like you got it all on your shoulders, trying to do it all. But Wapak's coming to play some. I mean, I think it's like Wapak's adjusted a little bit, and they're fired up here.
I think this is a big 3rd down for the Bulldogs with 5:46 remaining. Being down 14-0, they're going to want this 1st down. They don't want to punt the ball. That's kind of a weird formation, kind of a double slot to the left. And getting the ball and maybe not getting the 1st down is Wilder, and they're going to mark him short of the 1st down. No gain.
Wapak stuffed it, man. I mean, they came in there, and I don't know who initially, but you got some defensive linemen that are undersized, but they're quick.
Holy mackerel, man.
They got quick hands. They're nasty, mean. I think their moms and dads feed them raw meat and gunpowder, and I think they chain them up at home.
They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're not going to kick. This is a big play for the Bulldogs. Zepfel's going to try to – I think they're going to try to get Wapak off sides.
And they're not going to do it.
They're running the play clock down to about 7 seconds, and, they're not going to do it. So they're going to call timeout, and we're going to keep it right here with 5:05 remaining. You don't expect them to come out after the timeout and go for it on fourth down, do you?
I wouldn't think
I think they were just trying to see if they can get Wapak off sides.
And, if they tried to come out and they don't make this.
But, dude, that was a horrible punt that kind of, that first bad punt that they had.
It went, 12 yards?
Yeah, that set up Wapak's first touchdown.
Yeah.
That gave Wapak the ball at the 47-yard line. So, that's – I don't know. Let's see what they do. It looks like they're going for it.
They're going to punt it.
They're going to punt it.
They got Noah Gomez back there, but Noah hit it the wrong spot of the ball last time. Got Jarrett Mullen and Caden Page back deep.
Well, see if they go for it indeed. There's no fake, and it is a punt, and this time it's a much better punt. And on the return is Mullen, and Mullen gets it back to the 30-yard line. So 3 and out after the Wapak touchdown for Defiance. Gives the ball back to the Wapakoneta Redskins with 4:58 remaining here in the first half, and the Redskins up 14-0. I'd love to see Wapak again be aggressive and try to put another 7 points on the board, don't you?
Yes, I think we need to. Did you think we kind of maybe last week we kind of got complacent? The team up 21-0. We kind of laid off the gas a little, and I don't think they're going to do it again. They're going to. You can never let a team like Defiance back into the ball game.
Yeah, no way. Split wide to the right or left there is Grant Stauffer. Moyer's going to throw it to Page. Page looking for a few blocks, doesn't get it, and gets held up and bent backwards. My goodness
he got
gracious.
Hit pretty hard there. Hope he's okay. Yep, he is.
Wow.
It didn't look good, but he's tough.
Wow, that did not look good. That hurt my back from up here, and he's moving a little slow there.
Yeah, he got kind of walloped. They covered that one. I think Caden there should have probably just kept moving outside. He cut back, and everybody was coming.
Yeah.
The cavalry was there. He should have just got what he could outside.
Loss of about 1, maybe? No, they're going to put it back at the 31. Clock's going to continue to run, so I think they're just happy to be running the clock right now. But they're setting up with Mullen in motion to the right. There's all kind of flags. It looks like movement as they set up the screen to Hauser, and Hauser up over the 40 has enough for the first down, but they're going to bring it back. There was either motion or holding by the Redskins.
Yeah, I didn't see what. Sometimes when you have those screen plays, you can have stuff like that, but.
The Zebras are going to talk about it here. Yeah, illegal shift on the wall. Yep. So
wow,
they saw something that wasn't right, and they're going to bring the ball back. So we'll repeat second down, but it runs the clock down to 4:02 remaining here in the first half. As you can see on our scoreboard, the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the Defiance Bulldogs nothing. This would be a good way to start the season 2-0, but we got a long way to go before we get there.
We haven't done it since we've been up here together. We haven't done it since, we've had 3 tough losses. I mean, great win. They were great games, but losses to Marion Local.
Moyer hands it off.
No,
he's going to keep it. That was a nice fake. Moyer's looking to run the ball now because nobody was open.
Nobody. I mean, they had us covered. Everybody was covered.
Hauser was up here near the 45-yard line. You see him walking back, but my goodness, if he just came back to the quarterback, there was that middle of the field was wide open. When you see your quarterback in trouble, you got to
get back.
You got to come back to him.
You can't just keep running because on the run you can't throw like you can when you're setting your feet.
Just put your hands up and let them know where you're at.
Yeah, come back, man. Help your quarterback out.
Big third down, 3rd and 11. 3:16 in the clock running. 3 wide receivers left for Moyer. Mullen back there with him. 3-step drop, has time, feeling the pressure. Going to try to roll out of it, and just throws the ball out of bounds over the head of Caden Page.
That's a good play by the quarterback. Ain't going to take a loss, not a sack, not a big throw interception, just get out of it and let your punter do his work and go play defense. Defense has stood up all day. So we had the first drive, but we shut them down. And
Bulldogs did a good job. Good job on the defense. And that's Ethan Eisert, again with the punting duties, standing inside his 20-yard line. Plenty of time on the clock. Bulldogs with a couple of timeouts remaining. Nice snap. Has time. Almost blocked. But Eisert got it off. Are they going to have roughing the punter? Let's see. And with the return is number 5 with plenty of running room. It's Wright, and Wright gets whacked.
Comes up again with a hit.
Wow.
Eisert, he tackles so high he's going to hurt himself, though. He comes up standing straight up.
My goodness gracious, Gertie.
Yeah, I mean, we got midget players we're trying to teach, hey, you got to get lower so you don't get rocked, and Eisert comes in like that. But I think you're going to have.
That was one heck of a return
Roughing
by
the
Wright,
passer.
but nice.
I don't know what they're calling. What are they calling, Dan? They pick it up?
Actually, he couldn't have been pushed into the kicker. They're going to repeat 4th down. What are they doing here? It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and they're going to have him kick it again. So it was it wasn't roughing. It wasn't total roughing the punter, but they did get enough of him to get a penalty, and Wapak will kick it again. He's got time to kick. Gets off a nice one again. It's going to hit at the 30, take a Wapak bounce down inside the 20. Keep rolling, baby. Inside the 15, and they'll mark it down at about the 13-yard line. Wow, so that paid off.
Yeah, it did. That was a huge penalty for them. That was what, 50-yard penalty?
Not quite,
No.
but it was maybe 30, 40, yeah. Maybe 40 yards, maybe 50, yeah. Because that was a nice return.
Yeah, it was. It was a really good return. The kid's fast.
And the only bad thing about
Right.
that repeating that play is Eisert loses a tackle on his stats.
I know, and he did. He came in 100 mile an hour. He just was so high, but he did. He got it done.
Dude, that could have been another stat gone away. 2:32 remaining, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their 13-yard line. That quick hitter is going to be caught, breaking tackles and still running with the ball. Number 37, Stockman.
Stockman, I haven't seen him with the ball tonight. Is that the first time he's caught it, or?
No, that's the second time. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Tackled by Ryan Richardson and Ryan. Just Richardson, I guess, solo tackle.
So the clock's going to be working against the Bulldogs, down by 14 to nothing. With exactly 2 minutes remaining, they're going to come out with trips to the right, 1 to the left. Zepfeld drops back, looks across the middle, going deep downfield.
Oh, what
almost
a play
caught.
by Stauffer.
Boy, they were battling for the ball.
You know
weren't
what,
they?
Dan? Last year, I caught him, and I mean, he let me know about it. Last year, we got him. I said, you got to turn around when the ball against Marion Local, and he caught it, and he remembered it. He said, hey, I remember. I said, well, he turned around and he batted the ball down. He did a great job there.
Yeah, he was battling there with Wilder, and Wilder still almost came up with that ball.
Yes, he did. Wilder's a stud.
Stops the clock with $1:51 remaining. Again, 3 wide receivers out to the right. Zepfeld takes the snap. Delayed draw, and that's not going anywhere. Just a host of Redskins there on the stop.
Number 5.
And they landed right on top of him. He's holding his chest. He had the ball on his chest, and they landed right on top of him. He's slow getting up right now.
Rubio's kind of hurting, which he got tackled by a bunch of kids.
So we got an injury timeout on the field with $1:42 remaining. We'll take this quick timeout, and we'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Are you having trouble making decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Oglaze and Sydney Audiology.
Oglaze Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Oglaze and Sydney Audiology.
Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our second generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis, and since 1984, I've had the privilege to serve our community. My goal has always been to be your solutions provider, protecting things that matter most to you and your family. I want to say thank you to my customers and to the community for all the support we've had for the last 40 years. On behalf of my family and my staff, we sincerely appreciate the ability to serve you for 40 years, providing coverage and peace of mind for things that matter most to you and your family.
Welcome back to Wapak, and on a 4th and 4 from the 19, we're waiting to see exactly what's going to happen here. Wapak with one timeout remaining. They could get the ball back in pretty good field position from what we can see, but there's a delay on the field by the official, and I don't know if it's an equipment issue with one of the players or not, but okay, we'll let them sort it out. Looks like they got things under control. Want to thank our good friends at Merit Realty and Elevation Chiropractic, Mike Noggle. You know, for a couple of running backs up here, we always tip our hats to the good running backs and the great running backs, and Mike was one of those guys too. He was a great running back. He was fun to watch.
He was a big running back.
Yeah.
I mean, he's smaller now than he was back in school.
He's not smaller now. He's still pretty big.
But I think he was 220. I think he was every bit of 200. I don't know. I can't remember. But he was he was big.
He was tough.
They had him and Garmin in the back. They were huge backs.
Yeah, that was a good backfield.
Yeah, it was.
And we had a lot of teams like that where we had dual threats like that in the backfield. And more to the fact that we emphasized running the ball.
Yeah.
So with a delay on the field down there and a $1:42 remaining, they're sorting things out, and finally we're getting underway. And Defiance is going to have to punt the ball with 4th and 4 from their 19. Who's back for Wapak?
Page and Mullen.
And it's a fair catch called by Mullen right at the 50-yard line. So Wapak will take over at the 50. So with a $1:37 remaining, what do you think?
I think we're gonna see some
spread it out a little bit.
I think we're gonna spread it out, and you're gonna see a lot of Caleb Moyer scrambling around, finding Caden Page, and the thing is, you'll see somebody different. Like Stauffer has wheels, and you could see him.
Let's hope.
Burn it. You know.
Wide to the left is Grant Stauffer, the man you were just talking about. Moyer looks to the sideline. Moves Mullen to his left. Slow. There, fake the screen.
Up.
And he's going to look downfield. He's going to tuck it and decide to run. He's going to run it out of bounds.
Flag on again. What do we got? What happened? Holding? Man.
Oh, it's going to be exactly what you said, another holding. So now I think it's knee time. I think they're just going to run the ball and run the clock. I don't see him going for it now that they've lost another 10 yards, and it brings up.
It's still first down, though.
1st and 20.
Yeah. I tell you what I liked. I liked their screenplay they had to Hauser earlier.
Oh, so yeah.
You know?
Well, the touchdown that they threw to Hauser.
Yeah.
You know, they can bring him across the field.
I don't think we're going to lay on the ball here. I think we're going to go, but I could be wrong.
Caden Page is going to be handoff to Mullen.
But hey, when you
Mullen
get a big
up
run,
over the 40, over the 45 to the 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds.
And that
stops the clock. And just like that, with a $1.19, we're back in good, favorable field position with a first down at the Defiance 40-yard line.
If you can run the ball and get that kind of yards, I actually gave him the first down. I didn't know he got there, but he did.
Oh, yeah.
So now you're back at it here with 9. But this is you go for it here.
Yeah, you're in better position here to 2 good passes, and you're threatening. Get him in the red zone. Stauffer split wide to the right. Nope. Outside of him is Caden Page. And Moyer's rolling that way. He's looking for Page, and Page is wide open. Boy, he just again got behind his guy. I'm telling you, man, if Page, I saw him break out ahead of his guy, and if he would have went upfield like he did when he got that first down, that critical first down, it was a touchdown all the way.
Yeah. And, I mean, he runs such route. I mean, he can just –
he left his guy in the dirt.
He does. He makes you – he's like – it's tough. I feel bad for number one because he's probably a good quarterback.
I feel bad for him in the film study come the first of next week. That's what I feel bad for. There's Moyer is going to take the snap, looks, throws, and it's Hauser to the 15.
That was beautiful.
Another first down, stops the clock with a $1.07 remaining.
He's a weapon. He is a weapon. Number 9 on the tackle for Defiance. 8, Noah Gomez, but man.
4 wide receiver set for Moyer. He's looking left, throws, Hauser again. It's a touchdown.
Oh,
Grant Hauser.
Awesome.
13-yard touchdown pass from Moyer.
Louisville commit in the house. Nice. That was awesome. He went low to get that ball. You know, he went low, got it low, and took it. Boom. That's the second touchdown of the day.
That was nice. That was very, very nice. No, that's not his second touchdown. That's his first touchdown
of the day.
Oh, is it? Okay,
I thought he had one earlier. My bad.
No.
And first touchdown of the year.
Yeah. And the kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 54 seconds remaining here in the first half, Wapak extends their lead just like that, 21-0. Well, we'll keep it right here. You know, talk about that whole turn of events there. You know, Defiance gets stopped, 3rd and out. You think Wapak is going to sit on it after that 10-yard penalty. They kicked it back to their own 40-yard line. But a nice run by Mullen kind of sparked everybody's enthusiasm. It got them into the groove, and you bring out your big guns, Page and Hauser, and boom, boom, boom. Just like that, you're up another 7 points.
Dude, it's hard.
Wow.
You got a quarterback like Caleb Moyer.
Yeah.
One of the best in the area.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got receivers that are D1. You got a Hauser that's going to Louisville. You got Page that's getting MAC offers everywhere.
Yeah.
It's hard to stop it.
Yeah.
You know, it is. It's tough, and you got a quarterback that can sling it, and he's getting in a rhythm right now. It's gonna get better tonight.
Yeah, I think so too, and I hope so. I really do. Want to thank our sponsors once again. Home Savings Bank, Adam Lang. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. Our friends at Miller's Corral, Ted Miller and the gang, the whole family there, been doing business with Miller's Corral for nearly 40 years, and what great people there. And, of course, we mentioned Elevation Chiropractic and Mike Noggle. State Farm Insurance here in Wapakoneta, Jimmy Sager, and Dad's Toy Shop. You can never have enough RC toys. That's for sure. Here's Eisert on the ensuing kickoff. This time a squibbler. That's going to go out of bounds again. No, it actually took a Wapak bounce and stayed in play, but has some
and Brody
having
Preezer
some
with the
running
saving
room.
tackle. Wow, Brody, I didn't know he could run like that.
Right on the return, and he had some running room down the right sideline there for a moment. I thought he was going to break one.
They took our outside man, Noah Bishop. He kind of got blocked the outside. He cut inside, and he missed that. And then Brody Preezer comes down and makes a heck of a stop.
So Defiance.
That's why they put their studs on kickoff, Dan.
Wow.
They don't just throw freshmen out there, you know?
Yeah, you got to take it seriously, especially if you're behind. All right, Zepfel's got his work cut out for him. They got a couple timeouts remaining, too. Low snap, quick hitter, wide open. And that's caught. And trying to strip the ball away from right.
It's Caleb Moyer.
Is Moyer, yeah.
Moyer's on defense. That's the first time we've seen him out there all night.
I'm kind of surprised he's out there.
Yeah.
He should. I don't know why they've got him out at safety.
I don't know if they're giving Page a break.
He came up from a safety position to make that. That was a nice gainer for the Bulldogs. They're going to go back to it.
Yeah, and we're going in a prevent style defense, which I hate. I don't know. We say that every, no matter what level, high school, college, and they work it on down.
And just like that, they're in Wapak territory. They're at the 41. So with 30 seconds remaining here in the first half, Defiance got a nice return, got it up to their 35. 2 plays later, they're in Wapak territory, so they're using one of their timeouts that they had remaining. They have 1 left, and it's 1st and 10 from the Wapak 41-yard line. Looking at the schedule as we move forward for the Redskins, very favorable to us when it comes to the first half of the season. And then some. We were home last week to Toledo St. John's, home again this week to Defiance, home next week to Ottawa Glandorf. We only have to go as far as St. Mary's for our away game, and then home to Van Wert and home to Shawnee. So that first part of the season is very favorable to the Wapak faithful, so you better come out and support the team. And again, watch these replays on Time Warner Cable Channel 3. Zepfeld takes the snap.
Oh, and it's
picked off!
And he read it right there. Jarrett Mullins
read it. All the way, baby. All the way.
He bit on it. He threw it out, and Jarrett read it the whole time.
It looked like Zepfeld kind of announced it, but the wideout did not come back to the ball very strong. He kind of waited on the pass.
Yeah.
And if you're going to wait and the pass isn't thrown with some zip on it, you're just inviting the DB to come and take the ball away.
Right. I tell you what, I don't know if you have all your studs in here at this point. They don't have Caden Page in. They're going to kneel. This is what you do here. You just go into halftime.
Yeah.
26 seconds, up 21-0.
Yeah.
And that's an awesome, awesome feeling.
All right. And what a great first half it's been for the Wapakoneta Redskins. As the clock winds down, the Redskins are going to go into the locker room 21-0. What a good first half here for the Redskins. Let's hope they keep it up, taking advantage of the mistakes by the Bulldogs. And let's hope they keep their hands to the fire. We'll be back with second half action here on TSC. You're watching high school football between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Defiance Bulldogs. We'll be back right after this.
Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our second generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at MillerBrosTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
All right, we're here for the big game tonight against Defiance, and we want to talk with one of our coaches here, Jace Copeland.
Jace Copeland, I coach safeties.
And Jace, he's been here for a while. He was a great player for Wapak. He played corner, a little bit of safety, a little bit of receiver. He played it all. It's a family heirloom with these guys. His dad's here. His brother Tyler, he's coached football, and now he's going to be. He started his own wrestling. He's got a wrestling. What's he got?
Just club team.
A club team. Sorry, and I can't remember the name of it to save the life of me. It's Conquest Wrestling. And what happens is these guys, they grew up in this family-oriented, this tough family home. And I was talking to Brent today a little bit about stuff, and he wanted me to ask Jace if he'll ever be as good as his dad.
Those are some hard shoes to fill. I'll respectfully say no. You know, he's the one that got me and my brother started in all this. So the answer is no.
Yeah, and, you know, we hear a lot of good things about Jace. A lot of these coaches have so much respect for Jace. He's doing a great job, and he's coaching my kids, so, you know, they all say all good things about him also. So, Jace, I know there's a lot going on in your life. You just bought a new home. Are we going to see any wedding bells anytime soon?
So we actually went shopping the other day, looked at a few rings. So it's in the near future.
That's awesome. Well, Jace, what do you think about tonight's game?
I think Defiance, you know, they're a pretty good team. They got us last year. You know, they lose a pretty stout running back in the Castillo kid. But, you know, watching them on film, you know, they do things the right way. They're very fundamental, very disciplined. And, you know, it'll be a really good game tonight. So I'm expecting it to be a hard-hitting, physical game. And, you know, we just got to be ready to go right from the get-go.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jay, so much for your interview tonight. Good luck, and we love you.
Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, here we're with the Wapak 2024 Water Boy and another coach, which is Tyler Hauser. He's also a farmer, and he helps out the Phillips farm. A great kid, great worker, and this kid's also my midget football player at the Wapak Skins. Let me ask Zach here first, what's he like about being the water boy?
You
like being the water boy?
Yeah.
What's the best part about being the water boy? You get to be down here with the football players?
Yeah.
All right. As a man of a lot of words here. All right, Tyler, what do you think, man? You've been you great player. You've been in this program a long time. You got brothers everywhere out here. Tyler, you were one of the better defensive ends Walpak's ever had. D tackles. You were tough. I mean, so what is it like to go from playing on the field to coaching?
You know, I mean, it's fun to see a different side of football. I mean, I do wish that I was still out hitting people, but it's fun to see our kids develop, and it's fun to see how they develop their toughness and just the different ways that they play the game, because I had the ways that I like to play, and they would play a different way, so it's just fun to see the kids play.
Hey, another thing is Tyler is going into he's in college, and you are going into teaching and coaching. So someday we might see him here full time, and we love to have guys that give back to the program and teach the young kids. Thank you, Tyler, for everything, for both of you guys, and thank you for interviewing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telcirco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's. Famous for chicken.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time and help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation.
Every month or quarter, we receive a statement for your other valuable assets. So why not know the value of your home?
We can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset.
Set up your appointment today by calling 419-738-1161 or check out our website at merit-re.com to connect with your favorite agent.
Welcome back to Wapakoneta for second half action of week number 2 of high school football here on TSC. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. And this is week number 1 of WBL action. Wapak coming in 1-0. Defiance 0-1, and Wapak coming into the second half with a nice lead, 21-0, Josh.
Yeah, I tell you what, we got really scared at the beginning of the half. Defiance, long, methodical drive, just gashing us everywhere out. They got down inside the 10, and Wapak stuffed them. They went for it in 4th and goal, and we shut them down. Then Wapak went right down the field, and we missed a field goal. Actually, so did Defiance.
Yeah, two big missed field goals to start the game, yeah.
And then Defiance drove again, and then Wapak got the ball back, and they got a touchdown, and I think that was to Caden Page, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And so, we had that first touchdown, 1-yard run by Moyer. It was kind of set up by a real nice pass on a 4th down catch by Page. But, of course, the big pass was that 69-yard, well, we'll call it a 1-yard pass by Moore, a 68-yard run by Page.
Yes.
And then a real nice 13-yard pass to Hauser to set up all 3 scoring drives for the Redskins. It's been kind of a 2 steps forward, 1 step back for Defiance.
Right. Yep, and they're not a bad team, and you hear a lot of fans out here saying they're a good football team. They kind of kicked themselves in the foot a couple times.
Nice heavy shower there while the bands were out playing for halftime. Things have kind of settled down a little bit as far as the rain is concerned, but it might set up a slippery field as Mullen returns from the 20 to the 25. Wrestled down at about the 27-yard line, and Wapak will start 1st and 10 from there. Want to thank our sponsors again this year. G.A. Windsor & Son, always been a part. 17 years of doing Wapak High School football on TV, and G.A. Windsor has always been there, whether it's Gus or Sean. Thank you so very much for your sponsorship. Our friends at Miller Brothers Tire Center, Gail Miller. You talk about some great athletes, some great wrestlers in that Miller family, boy. And once again, thank you, Gail, for your sponsorship. And Back the Blue, that big raffle coming up November 17th. I want to thank our friends at Auglaze Audiology for setting us up with that information. Let's back the blue at brightnot.net. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Nice screen, but that one is sniffed out nicely by the Defiance Bulldogs.
And that was to Hauser, and he's tackled by a host of Defiance Bulldogs. They had Hauser wide left, and great catch, but it's still, he got hit right on the rip, and he still got 2 yards. That's because he's 6'5", 6'6", 240. That helps.
Yeah, you could fall forward for 2 yards. That's us. 21-0, as you can see on the scoreboard. Great start to the ball game in the first half by the Redskins. High snap, hand off to Mullen. Mullen breaks the tackle, spins up over the 40, and that lower body English right there, boy.
Yes,
he really pushed it forward.
He kept pushing forward. He got an extra 2 or 3 yards.
And that's enough for the first down. That second effort got us a real nice first down there.
The guard kind of tried to take the guy out, but he went real low, so the guard kind of flopped over him. And then he cut inside, and he got hit, but he kept running. That is called leg drive.
Well, let's see what kind of enthusiasm Travis Cooper was able to give his Defiance defense for this second half. See if they can stop Wapak, and that ball is just going to be thrown out of bounds by Moyer and bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and he threw it. It looked like Walter went up to try to get it with Ryan Walter, which has a heck of a vertical leap. It's around the 32 to 34-inch vertical leap. weight because he plays CYO basketball also, and they went all the way to state last year in CYO, and they lost, but they had a good run. But good basketball player, but just don't play for the school. But he said something maybe this year he might give it a whirl.
Cool. 2nd and 10 from the 38, just underway. Second half action. 3 wide receivers to the right for Moyer. Mullen back there with him. 1 receiver left, but he's going to throw out that screen to Mullen, waiting for some blockers. He only had 1 blocker out there.
Yeah, he didn't have much, and they snuffed that out. It's like they know they are all over Mullen, and we don't use that very often, but they just are all over him. But he is a weapon. He's fast. Probably one of our faster kids on the team, him and Page and Moyer.
But he only had 1 blocker in front of him.
Yeah, you ain't going to get much there, are you?
Yeah, with 4 white jerseys surrounding him. Give him a gain of about 2 on the play, maybe. It's 3rd and 7 now. Here's Moyer, takes the snap, drops back, looks, feeling a little bit of pressure, can't run anywhere, and he's going to be wrestled for a loss.
Yeah, Caleb nowhere to go.
Wow.
He was looking downfield, and they kind of had him covered.
Wow. He didn't even want to throw the ball away.
Yeah. He's like.
Everybody's coming back to the sideline very slow here for the Wapak offense, so they're not coming out with the enthusiasm that I expected them.
Yeah, come out ready to rock. I don't know if it was the rain or maybe you got to get the defense to pump them up. Or
Eisert's going to set up to punt. Who's back to receive for the Bulldogs?
Number 5 and number 1 for Defiance are the man, Jordan Wright and Logan Hutchison. Or number 11, I'm sorry.
Well, that one's going to take a
Anthony
Wapak
Wilder.
bounce, but still picked up by Wright and right up over the 30-yard line.
And, yeah, Wright and Wilder was back deep, and Wilder is their man. So let's see if they give him a break. He was all over offense that last drive.
You know, one of the things you got to keep in mind right now, we had a pretty heavy downpour. You're not seeing any kind of rain right now of any significance, but we had a real heavy downpour here during halftime, and that ball might get a little slick if you let it touch the ground there. So I was surprised he tried to advance that ball after the punt hit the ground. But nonetheless, they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 29, just underway. Second half action. And Zepfeld's going to hand it off, and then nice pursuit by the Redskins.
Yeah, number Braylon Walder and looked like Price and Pack on the tackle.
Wilder, the ball carrier, is going to lose 2 or 3. We'll call a loss of 2 on the play.
It was Ryan and Braylon, the Walder brothers. It's always cool, man, to see them two go at it. They attack together. They've done that their whole life.
Mm-hmm.
It's about like Dan Wilson and his brothers. Didn't you have about 2 or 3 of them on the team the same time you were playing?
No.
It was just you?
Just my younger brother.
Younger?
But, yeah, he didn't. He was a sophomore, didn't play varsity.
Okay.
But we were all pretty spread out, and what an interception there! Oh, my, just like that, a big turnover. Why are we talking about us when Ryan Walter is making things happen down there, baby? Holy moly.
That was a gift that he snuck out and took. Man, I mean, he came right underneath, saw it, took it, and took it to the house. That is awesome for Ryan on his senior year. That is huge, man. Huge.
Wow. I thought that it was just a slow developing play, and then he just jumped that route and ran it down the sideline for the touchdown. And just like that, Wapak's up 27-0. Again, let's see if Eisert can put it through the upright, and he does. He's perfect for the year, and it's 28-0. And just like that, Wapak capitalizes on the Defiance turnover. And with 8:57 remaining here in the third quarter, we'll take a timeout. It's Wapak 28, Defiance 0. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more. All with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time and help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation.
Every month or quarter, we receive a statement for your other valuable assets. So why not know the value of your home?
We can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset.
Set up your appointment today by calling 419-738-1161 or check out our website at merit-re.com to connect with your favorite agent.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Auglaize Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no obligation quote.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Welcome back to Mercy Health, Wapak VFW Field in Wapakoneta for tonight's high school football action between the Defiance Bulldogs and Wapakoneta Redskins. Well, just like that, when you think nothing's happening when they come out of the locker room for either team.
Boom, sparked it up. I mean, hopefully it gets them rolling.
Dude.
That just hurts as a Defiance. You know you're better than that, and you threw a back deep for Defiance is number 11, your man, Anthony Wilder, and number 5, Robinson.
That kick is going to be well short, taken at the 20-yard line, up to the 25, up to the 30. They'll start in pretty good field position, Defiance Bulldogs, for their second possession of the second half. And that was Noah Gomez, the senior, on the return. And Richardson on the tackle. And they'll mark the ball at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Well, it's a good statement game for the Redskins. Coming into this game, you know, big win last week here at home against Toledo St. John's, and you can win that first opening game in the WBL. That's always positive. Handoff from Zepfeld is going to go to Gomez again, and Gomez not going anywhere.
Getting ate up. Nick Truesdale has done his job he is one of the best D coordinators in maybe Ohio. I mean, he is right up there with the best. I mean, he makes adjustments, and you can tell he's done some things to stop this running attack.
Well, the senior Zepfeld, we didn't really talk too much about it at the beginning of the game, but this is his first game back. He didn't start last week against Napoleon.
They said it was because of an injury. It wasn't because he was in trouble.
Well, he's got 2 interceptions in this game. And
you can tell he's a little rusty.
But, boy, if he goes across the middle, he's got somebody open all the time. This time it's a down and out, and he's got a guy open there.
Nice tackle by Mullen.
It's going to be short of the first down. And that's number 2 on the catch there. That's Brady Borton, the senior. Now the crowd's kind of quieted down after the rain. I think everybody sought some shelter underneath the grandstands, and they're slowly coming back into the stands right now.
Right.
On 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs from their own 35, 7:41 remaining, the clock running. Zepfeld's going to look, throw, and overthrow the intended receiver. That was Anthony Wilder. And I don't care if you're Caden Page, you're not going to catch that ball.
No, and that was he darted it out there, and number 7, Noah Bishop on the coverage. Great.
So not a very good start for the Bulldogs. First possession, an INT, pick 6. And their second possession, 3 and out. They got the punting unit out there on 4th and 6.
You got Mullen and Page back.
I was going to say no pressure, and he did have a little pressure there. And he slipped for a moment there, but Mullen on the return up over to the 50 and into Bulldog territory, and Wapak will start
at
their
45.
second possession of the second half at the Bulldog 45-yard line. Nice return by Mullen. 45 of Defiance. Boy, that's a nice
return.
Nice return. Want to thank our sponsors once again, our friends at Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Boy, I'm telling you, man, they are quick and easy drive-through, walk in, and some of the finest chicken you'll have here in Wapakoneta.
It is. I love it.
Oh, man.
It is awesome. Whoever took it over, they've just added something to it.
Isn't it great?
Mm-hmm.
It's addictive, man. Hauser in the slot to the right. Mullen back there with Moyer. He's going to get the handoff. Follow behind Hauser, and Hauser with a nice block. There goes Mullen. 20, 15, 10, 5. Smell it. There it is. There it is.
Touchdown.
There it is.
What a run.
Wow.
He hit it like with authority. I mean, he hit that. He had some really – the receivers were blocking great downfield, and he saw it, the vision – he has, and took it to the house.
What a nice block by Hauser, though, to seal that end.
Yes.
He ended up kicking it outside of the Hauser block and just found that extra gear, buddy.
Yeah. That was, and he's got wheels, man. There ain't no doubt.
Dude. Let's see if Iser can keep his perfect extra point streak going. The kick is blocked. Did I jinx him?
He just caught it. Why didn't he catch it and run it? After it's blocked, it's a dead ball.
It's a dead ball there, buddy.
Well, I guess that's a new one for me.
I'm not going to say anything anymore like that.
Yeah.
I was just trying to give him a little bit of help. 6:34 remaining here in the third quarter. And Wapak stretching their lead to 34-0. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs. Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981. And I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaze and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaze Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaze and Sydney Audiology.
Welcome back. Big Dan Wilson and Josh Bishop, week number 2 of high school football on TSC, and you could see it there, 34-0. Missed extra point by Isert. But, boy, that pick 6 by Walter. And then
Jarrett with an awesome run. I tell you what,
Mullen
Dan,
with a 45-yard run. Boy, these
awesome.
guys are just
do you think the coaches
love
have
it.
been on these guys for about last year's?
I hope they did.
You know?
I hope they did.
Hey, you guys went there and you laid an egg.
And I hope they did that, and it seems like they did that in the locker room tonight, where
Yeah.
it's like, hey, we're up 21-0, but we cannot slow down like we did last week. It seemed like they slowed down a little bit. Isert's kick's going to go out of bounds, and bring out the flag and give them good field position. But with 6:05 remaining here in the third quarter and Wapak up 34-0, I really hope that they continue to keep the heat on these players and remind them they can never take their foot off the gas, brother.
Never. I mean, you're still going to you're probably going to get some backups in here. Nope. You're still I didn't know if you're
not now.
Yeah, you do actually. You got number 12 in here. You got a different DB coming in for Mullen.
Okay, that's Lincoln Hunt.
Lincoln Hunt.
He's a junior.
So they're going to bring Noah to the wide side, Bishop on the wide side there, which Mullins usually plays. So
and they've got Trips over here, and it's going to be a handoff anyway, and that's a nice run. That is a beautiful run. Staying on his feet is Wilder.
He's mad, dude. He's upset. He's what you call peed off because his team.
He's a senior.
Yeah, he's a senior, and he wants to win. And we feel it because we've been there. He's down 34-0, and he don't know how it happened.
I don't think I was ever down 34-0.
You probably weren't. He played at St. Ed's. Yeah, they were never down.
Sorry, dude.
I was down multiple times. But as a running back or as an athlete, you hate to be down, and you know your team's better than they're playing tonight, and they've just had things go against them.
Yeah.
That Wapak's made that happen tonight. It wasn't like it, but Wapak's played really good football.
Well, Defiance with the 1st and 10 from the Wapak 44 after that nice run, and there he goes again. On the receiving end there is Wilder, the senior.
Wilder and tackled out of bounds by Pack, and
he's happy
Richie.
to put the rest of those white jerseys on his shoulders. He doesn't care.
Right.
I'm sure he doesn't care. That's another first down. And that's at the Wapak 34-yard line. Yeah, things are wild this second half. Boy, I'll tell you, I just did not expect that. Those 2 quick touchdowns like that. It's kind of silenced the crowd. Takes the crowd out from either side. I mean, everybody's like, maybe they're stunned because of the shower that hit at halftime.
Yeah, oh, look at that.
Oh, my.
And that is number 9. Big number 9, our defensive tackle, Ross Honingford. Tight end D lineman, 12th grader, 6'3", 215. And he's the kid that looks like the Incredible Hulk.
He blew right through there,
He did, man.
And that's what we need this year. We need these guys to get tough and strong on that defensive line. We had a good defense last year.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no question about it.
We had a really, really good defense.
So they got big shoes to fill this year, but they're showing up. Last 2 games, that's for sure. 2nd and 11 from the 35. Zepfeld drops back, looks, has time, throws long into the end zone, and that's going to be caught. Oh, my.
Over Noah Bishop. Number 2 for
Brady Borton, the senior. Brady Borton on a touchdown.
A catch. Over Noah Bishop, and he was there. He just.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senior got him on the up. No.
Zepfeld put it right there, man.
He did. It was a beautiful pass.
One more step, and he would have been out of bounds, maybe.
That was a perfect pass.
Wow. I thought he had too much air underneath it.
Yeah.
So just like that, 3:27. The Bulldogs strike back, and with the extra point,
34-7.
It's 34-7. We're going to take a timeout with 3:27 remaining here in the third quarter. Defiance finally scores. And a 35-yard touchdown pass from Zepfeld to Borton. And we'll take a timeout, as I said, and we'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis, and since 1984, I've had the privilege to serve our community. My goal has always been to be your solutions provider, protecting things that matter most to you and your family. I want to say thank you to my customers and to the community for all the support we've had for the last 40 years. On behalf of my family and my staff, we sincerely appreciate the ability to serve you for 40 years, providing coverage and peace of mind for things that matter most to you and your family.
Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our second generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Welcome back. Big Dan Wilson and Josh Bishop, 34-7. Wapak still leading. They'll get the ball back here.
And back deep for Wapak's Jarrett Mullen and Noah Bishop.
And the ensuing kickoff. Going to be caught, bobbled momentarily there by Mullen. Up over the 25 to the 30. 35.
Nice
just short of the 40-yard line. Again, a nice return by Mullen. So Wapak will start at their 39-yard line. Wow, 3 quick touchdowns we've seen here in less than
like 3 minutes. Boom. Like a cannon went off.
That's crazy.
Shotgun.
The Wapak pick 6 by Walter. The 45-yard touchdown run by Mullen. And then that nice 35-yard pass from Zepfeld to Borton. And we're still looking at 34-7. Back there in the backfield and getting the handoff is number 24, Longsworth. And Longsworth with a nice run.
Yeah, Longsworth a big back. Longsworth is about how big is he? He's
about 190, yeah.
They're saying 190 in here, which about 6 foot, 190.
I like the fact that they're giving Mullen a little bit of a break here. You know, in the backfield. Give Longsworth a chance to get a couple touches.
Get used to the
why not?
speed,
He got
right.
9 on that run.
Yep. Which he's 40 pounds heavier. Not as fast and shifty.
That's Hauser in motion to the left. And there he goes. Longsworth trying to go through that block. And actually, I think Hauser took his guy all the way upfield.
Yeah, this is where you want to be able to get the ball. You want to slow the clock down. And this is where Moyer will go into run mode.
Yeah, just work the horse. If you're going to get yards like this, I mean, it's 1st and 10 now, and you're in Defiance territory just like that. You're at their 45 with 2:20 remaining. Run the clock. Run some of this clock. Why not?
Right.
You know, save Moyer from getting beat up. I mean, he's had a couple tough hits. Longsworth back there once again with him. It's Hauser in the slot. Motion to the left. They're going to run to the left. Yes, they are. That was pretty predictable, but nice running there. It's still on his feet.
Nice run by Long. Tough run.
Boy, the junior.
That's a strong run.
That's right, man. Picking up 6 yards the hard way right there,
That's
boy.
what I like.
Yeah.
Way to go, Andre. I don't know who was on the tackle. 17 for Defiance. Joey Robinson. I don't think he's any relation to Eddie Robinson at all. I don't think so.
Looks like Caden Page coming back into the game.
Yeah, they're probably. If you see Caden come in, you just never know what's up their sleeve, you know?
Yeah, Hauser split wide to the right. He's over there with Stauffer and Walter. Longsworth, again, the single setback, and Moore's going to pass this time, and he's going to look, he's going to throw, and throws behind the intended receiver, and there's going to be a flag.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. It was intended for Caden Page. Caden Page actually had to come back to the ball. It looked like he slipped. It looked like everybody slipped. It looked
he was slipping to come back, and then the receiver or the defensive back was gone for the ball.
Yeah.
And they call that's a ticky-tack call. It's
yeah,
tough, you know. It's really tough.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
call.
I don't know either.
I don't like that. You know, the ball was going to be short of the intended receiver, and it looked more like Page fell into him as he came back to the ball. You know, so anyway, Walpak's going to take advantage, and they're going to have 1st and 10 from the Defiance 25-yard line. So the single pass in this drive ends up being a penalty in Wapak's favor. Let's see if they continue to run the ball as Caden Page splits wide to the right, Hauser in the slot to the right. Moyer is going to hand it off to Longsworth, trying to go around right end. He cuts it back inside for a gain of about 3 on the play.
Yeah, number 32 for Defiance on the tackle, Kelton Gibbs, junior, 5'11", 185.
We had a chance to see a little bit of Longsworth last year, again with Bishop in the backfield when they were out ahead of the game. And I really liked the way that he ran the ball last year, so I would like to see a little bit more of him this year. If he continues to show this kind of ability,
and they're going to
give Mullen a break. Yeah.
I mean, you want a couple 1-2 punch. You want to back. Mullen's playing defense and offense, special teams.
2nd and 7. Moyer looks, throws, and that's a short pass again, but
I think he
great
went down
catch.
to get it with a good catch from Page.
All right. So out of 3 low passes to Page, 2 of them were waved off, and that one, they're saying he held on to the ball. And that'll move it inside the 15-yard line and bring up 1st and 10 for the Redskins with 45 seconds remaining. Our clock is a little bit behind on the scoreboard, and now it gets corrected. That's Grant Stauffer split wide to left. Again, Longsworth in there in the backfield with Moyer as Hauser moves to the left. They're going to run left. Yes, another one, but this time Longsworth doesn't follow the block, kicks it back inside, and still gets 3 yards.
Yeah, tough run. Got chopped down at the legs. That's what you do with a back that size.
Yep, and I think they're just going to let the clock run out to the end of the 3rd quarter. So after 3 from Mercy Health, Wapak VFW Field in Wapakoneta, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 34, the Defiance Bulldogs 7. We'll be back with 4th quarter action after this timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I'm 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 committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time and help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation.
Every month or quarter, we receive a statement for your other valuable assets. So why not know the value of your home?
We can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset.
Set up your appointment today by calling 419-738-1161 or check out our website at merit-re.com to connect with your favorite agent.
Welcome back to Wapak. Redskins on the move as we start 4th quarter action. 2nd and 8 from the Defiance 12-yard line. And I would call this a little bit of paybacks from last year. That was a tough loss last year up in Defiance.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, that was
Moyer takes the snap, and here's the fade to Page.
Oh, nice defense.
There's a little pushing going on down there.
And the guy hurt it. The DB kind of fell wrong on his leg, but he was all over Grant Hauser.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play there.
That was beautiful. His name is Logan Hutchison. He's a senior, 5'8", 150.
Nice stop on the big guy.
That's what you got to do. Just climb the ladder, get the ball.
Climb the ladder. You got it, baby. Oh, I love football.
I do, too. Just wish we were young and we could still do it forever.
Oh, dude.
Like I said, Dan, I'm hoping heaven has football.
Longsworth. Longsworth gets knocked down there. Actually, it looks like he tripped over his own guy.
Yeah, it looked like somebody went low and he got hit and right over he barrel rolled.
All right, so 4th down, and boy, that's a lot to try to go for it. I think they're going to bring out Isaac, right? Yes, they are.
You got to work on this field goal. You're going to need this at some point.
Elliott blocked to hold. Elliott's a sophomore.
He's left-handed also.
And Eisert, the senior, they're trying to race one in with 6 seconds on the play clock. Snap, place, kick is up. End over end kick looks good.
No good.
No good. Off to the right, really.
To the right.
Wow. I thought he nailed that. We have whistles on the play.
Huh. We got a flag though over here.
It's on Wapak, and it's going to be waved off, and they'll accept the missed kick. And with 11:07 remaining in the game, Wapak up 34-7. That's not going to change anything, and Defiance will come out right now with on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. We'll thank our sponsors once again, our friends at G.A. Windsor & Son. Home Savings Bank. Some great people there. Boy, I'll tell you. You know, all those big banks that are out there, it's always nice to have that one bank that knows you and knows your name when you walk in the door. And that's what Home Savings Bank is all about. Miller's Corral, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, as we mentioned, and Ryan Place, our good friend over at Merritt Real Estate. Thanks for your sponsorship. 1st and 10 from the 20. Zepfeld in the shotgun slot left. He's going to hand it off on the counter. And turning right end, and a nice run once again. Boy, I'll tell you, they've been running the ball well. Gomez has a couple yards on that.
Gomez with a tough run. And coming up for the stop is Stauffer, and he took a hit. Stauffer did stop, but not for 6 yards. And our safety had to come up and make the big bang.
It'll be 2nd and 4.
Which Stauffer was also wrestled many years of his life, his junior high into his freshman year, and then he kind of had a couple injuries, and he got out of it.
Zepfeld with trips out to the left, but he looks right first and didn't see a guy open. Tucks and runs up to the 30, 35, 40, and he's going to run it out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. Let's see how far up this goes. Oh, he's going to say he went out at about the 47. I don't know. I thought he was moving it up near the 50. I was going to say, that doesn't look right. But the 47 looks about right, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldog offense with 10:22 remaining in the game, and you can see they're down big time, 34-7.
It was a great run. I mean, he saw the wide open field. Why not run?
I'm surprised he didn't stay in the field to play.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he probably wanted to stop the clock.
And, of course, he's coming off an injury. Maybe. This is his first game back.
And he saw Noah Bishop coming at him. He is a little animal.
Zepfeld's going to throw the screen out to number 5, right. And right with a nice gain there.
Another big run.
One of the things that I've noticed about this Defiance team they do very well is when they throw those screens, those bubble screens, or anything like that, those or even their sweeps, those linemen get out there.
Yes, they do.
They get out there quick.
Very big nasty offensive line.
We'll call it 2nd and 4 from the 47. On the counter, again, that's a handoff to Anthony Wilder.
Anthony Wilder, that kid, he don't go backwards. He's always gaining yards. No matter, he's at back. He's a slasher. He can do it all. He's speedy, and he just is a positive runner. You know, I don't know. Last year we saw that really good running back from Defiance. What was his last name? What was his name? I can't remember. I was there.
We talked about it all summer long.
All summer long, but, man, he was tough too. And
yeah, he was.
It looks like they found his replacement, number 11.
There you go. Well, they got a couple back there.
No, they do. They're tough.
Gomez runs the ball real well. Zepfeld looks, throws, and overthrows the intended receiver. That was intended for Stockman.
Dude, your eyes are awesome for your age. I mean, you know, because you were on that. I couldn't even see the numbers right away, and you're 16 years older than I am.
I'm using the monitor.
Oh, that's why. All right. Like, how did he see that?
Now you know my secret. Dang it.
I don't think you're 16 years older than me, but you are. What are you, 57?
Yeah, we'll go with that. It'll bring up 4th and 3.
And, ladies and gentlemen, he looks good for 57.
Listen, man, I'm surprised they're punting the ball.
I am too.
Why are they doing this? They're in Wapak territory. Yeah, I would have faked it. All kind of whistles.
Really? 4th and 3, and you're punting. That is surprising as all.
Delay a game.
For them, now they're definitely punting.
And a delay a game on top of it. Yeah.
I really can't believe it.
Wow.
I mean, they probably can't come back in this game. It'd be a miracle. But maybe they're like, hey, let's get our...
Don't say it.
I know. I'm not. I've learned my dang lesson.
9:30 remaining. They are going to punt the ball this time. Let's see who's back to receive this time. And that's
Stauffer.
Stauffer on the return. Thank you.
And what a wonderful defensive stand again for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Awesome.
Yeah. Defiance had a couple of really nice plays, and they just kind of stalled out. You know, they lose that energy. It seems like they gotta keep it going. And I think at this point, with 9:19 remaining, we'll see if Wapak's going to keep the first offense in there as Moyer comes in.
Well, they don't have Caden Page because Noah Bishop's in there, and he's his backup.
Oh, that's good. So Noah's going to split wide to the right. He's out there with Stauffer. Longsworth in the backfield. Hauser in the slot. Handoff. Longsworth trying to turn the corner. He's going to be wrestled down at the line of scrimmage. Nice defensive tackle there.
Yeah, on 58 for them is Chris Bowling. The funny thing is, they say he likes to bowl, and his last name's Bowling, so that's a good thing. I don't know. I mean, there's some Defiance kids here that Defiance went through a rough stage. They got this new coach in here, and he's definitely turning them around, isn't he, Dan?
Yeah, they've got a lot of things to do, though. I mean, it's in this particular game, turnovers are hurting them big time. Moyer in the shotgun. Handoff, Longsworth again. They're going to run the clock, and not much of a gain there.
Yeah, pretty big stuff right there to number 17 for Defiance, Joey Robinson.
So I'm going to bring up third and a long 8 with 8:17 remaining and the clock running. Yeah, it was a beautiful night for football. And then all of a sudden, halftime came. I went to go get a bottle of water, and the rain came as well. And it was a pretty heavy downpour.
It was coming down.
Yeah. Our crops can definitely use that, that's for sure. Here's Stauffer split wide to the left. As Moyer in the shotgun. This time he's going to throw that screen. And as Stauffer turned inside, Moyer's pass was way inside and incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 7:48 remaining in the game and bring out the punting unit. I think one of the things we could take away from this game, too, is the fact that Wapak has to capitalize on mistakes from the other team.
Right.
And that's exactly what they've been able to do. Yeah.
Yeah, they did tonight. They pounced on their mistakes, and that cost you. You got back deep for Defiance, number 5, Jordan Wright, and Anthony Wilder.
Oh, that's a high snap, and that's going to go into the end zone. You just kick it out of the end zone at that point.
And he just knocked the cheerleader out,
yeah.
I think. He hit
Trying
somebody.
not to take out, the high school fans there, and that's, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's going to give him the safety.
But that's your job as a kicker. You get it out there so they don't score.
Yeah, I don't know why they have to talk about it. What's the rocket science behind this thing, guys?
I don't know. A flag. Safety.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Were you discussing where you're going for dinner tonight? What's the deal, boys?
What, we getting cheese balls? Maybe extra large pizza with some. That sounds good, Dan.
Hey, give me the onion rings. I want the onion rings.
Yeah, I like the onion rings too. Sounds good.
Dead ball with 7:43 remaining. We'll tack on another 2 for the Defiance Bulldogs as they'll get the ball back with the safety.
And we gotta go deep here now. We kick from what, the 25? 30.
Yeah.
No, it's the 20.
Hey, I want to remind you once again about Let's Back the Blue. Big event coming up Sunday, November 17th. Boy, some of these raffle gifts are just unbelievable. $1,000 in cash, all kinds of cash. A John Deere mower. It's just unbelievable, man. And it's well worth it. Again, all the proceeds going to Back the Blue. If you want more information, thanks in courtesy to our friends at Anglaise Audiology for providing this information to us. Let's Back the Blue at bright.net. Big raffle coming up November 17th. Check them out on Facebook.
Dang, 15-yard line.
You can watch the drawing live on Facebook, in fact. So
this is kind of scary because I tell you what, man, these guys got good field position right off the rip.
Yeah, it's not just the safety, but it's the penalty
Yeah.
from kicking it out of bounds, legal touching, or whatever you want to call it. And still, that should give Defiance. Their guys are standing back at their own 30. I think they could stand at the 50 right now.
I think so, too.
But we'll see what Eisert does here. I would just do that same squib kick. Actually, they changed signs of the field on the receiving end down here. They might smell something down there, and I think they do. And that kick is going to fall short of going out of bounds, but picked up and fumbled. And on the return, number 5 for the Defiance Bulldogs is Jordan Wright. And Wright with a nice return, but lost a handle on it momentarily. Got it back, and Defiance will retain possession. And with 7:38 remaining, they'll have the ball in Wapak territory after the safety. So the field position should pay off for them here. They have some new players down there that are in the game. I thought I saw a couple of new numbers for Defiance, but maybe not. Zepfeld drops back, feeling a little pressure, tucks and runs up over the 40 and out of bounds.
Chasing him out of bounds was number 5, Braylon Walter. That's Zepfeld. I mean, he is making some big plays with his feet.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, they got to hear a big stop from Wapak. It would be great just to, solidify what you've done all night here. And get some. We do got a couple backups in, getting some younger kids some playing time.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 39 of the Redskins. Zepfeld drops, looks, throws.
Oh!
And the ball looked like it was tipped as it was intended for Anthony Wilder, but was the ball tipped by a Wapak player before it got to him?
I didn't see that. It looked like it was just a little bit high for Wilder. But, man, I mean, he had Pack and Richie on his butt. But, as fast as he is, he gets that corner. They ran the corner off. Robinson ran the corner off for that play.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 7:29 remaining in the game. The Redskins up 34-9. Zepfeld looks, throws, going deep once again, and that could be picked off, and it is.
Nice catch from Ryan Richardson.
Richardson on the interception.
He went up.
And there's a flag. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag?
I think that's the marker. The orange little marker.
They're going to say that he.
That's the ball.
He intercepted at the 1-yard line. That's a young man I want to see more of at wide receiver. I want to see him get a few more touches too. He's a pretty big target. He reminds me a lot of Caden Page.
Yeah, he is. He's a big guy.
Got a lot of good receivers out there, that's for sure. And I think it wouldn't hurt us to have, a few more guys in the game that can get after the ball offensively. Just keep our upcoming games and the teams that we're playing on their toes, I mean, we're telegraphing everything right now to a few key wide receivers, and Caden Page is one of them.
And
I think we take a little bit of pressure off him and kind of mix it up a little bit. That'll be nice.
We're going in with our big package here. You're all right on the
1st and 10 from the 1, and that was a fumbled snap. And did he recover in time to advance the ball, or did he caught? He did not get caught in the end zone, so No safety there, but boy, what a muff snap that was. That was a little dangerous there. Whew. Wow. Well, that'll keep the clock running, and Wapak will take their time, eat up as much of the play clock as they possibly can. And Moyer's back there again with Longsworth. This time he's going to get up under center, slot left. I think maybe another quarterback keeper, or is he going to try to hand it off this time? He's just taking his time and letting the clock run down. And that is going to be another quarterback keeper. And I don't know if I would put that much pressure on the young man. I mean, you can afford to hand it off.
That's
I think they got to get a little bit of extra yards to try to not put their punter in harm's way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, you got third down, and you don't have much you can do here. You have tried to, I don't know, Dan. It takes so long to try to throw a screen. You could get caught in the end zone.
I wouldn't try to throw a screen. I love them coming across the middle.
Yeah.
Coming up, run the seams between the hash marks there and dump it across the middle. Little play action, but they're showing run once again. And that time it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be Mullen, and Mullen up over the 10. He's got enough for the first down. Up over the 20. And a nice run.
Nice run. And
that's sorry.
Pack. Pack with a great run.
Bryson Pack, the senior, with a nice run. Way to follow his blockers.
Man, I swear the way he
holes.
was running, I thought it was Mullen.
He came up out of his stance.
Yeah.
He came up out of his stance so quickly.
Yeah.
The 8 looked like a 0 to me.
Yeah. Like, wow.
And I was cheating on the monitor. I still couldn't tell if that was a 0 or an 8.
I didn't either, Dan. I couldn't tell.
Holy cow. Well, we'll give credit where credit is due. Bryson Pack with a beautiful run to get him out of harm's way. Put the ball back out in doable territory. 1st and 10 from the Wapak 24-yard line. Moyer up under center again. This time he's going to hand it off. And it's Longsworth, and Longsworth
nice run.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. I love saying that. Up over the 35-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's exactly what he did. He really just bulldozed his way to that first down. Well, with that extra breathing room after being inside their 5-yard line, they're going to probably continue to run the ball, don't you think? With
You got
5 minutes remaining.
I've never seen Noah in the backfield all year, but for some reason they got him in the backfield. So
Bishop back there with Longsworth, and that was the second-string backfield from last year. And it's going to be Longsworth again.
Great block. I tell you, that's something Noah always prides himself on, as being a heck of a blocker. And I told him, even since midget football, man, you sell out. You just you might not get the ball time, but be a heck of a blocker as a back. That's something you wanted to do.
I think with his wrestling background, that lower body strength where you can get leverage and get up underneath the defender, that's what makes him a good blocker.
Yeah.
That technique from wrestling really pays off.
Right.
2nd and 2 from the 45. Again, a tight formation for Moyer. Handed off to Longsworth. They're telegraphing run all the way. He bounces off the left end and has enough for the first down. Wow.
A nice block, and he's reading his blocks.
Yeah.
He saw that Noah came up and hit the guy at the line. He filled the hole, the backer, and he bounced it. That was a really good run by Longsworth.
Nice leverage, too.
Yes.
When you're running the ball, it's all about balance and leverage, and he felt it, and then he was able to do that little sidestep and kick it out, plant his foot. This is going to bode well for our backfield if we can continue to have people to support Mullen, who's been getting a lot of work back there. And, of course, taking as much time as he possibly can off the clock is Moyer, and he's going to hand it off to Longsworth again up over the 40, down to the 30-yard line.
We're going to get a holding.
Oh, my. That's terrible. Again, I think this is one of the issues that I think they need to address after last week and this week. A lot of penalties, more penalties than I thought they got last year. In the start of the season.
Yeah, I don't know who held there. Dan, I couldn't tell.
Boy, really don't want to see that. Because there are critical times in the game where you can't make these kind of mistakes. And so in a game like this, you expect to be a little bit more perfect. That's when you want to cross the T's and dot the I's.
Right.
Because you never know when you're going to need it next. Zayden Hauer into the game, the tight end, number 88. With the penalties, going to back the ball to the 44 of the Redskins and bring up 1st and 20 with 3:27 remaining, the clock running. Braden Hauer moving to the right, but it's going to be a handoff to the left, and it's going to be Bishop, and Bishop bounces his way forward for a gain of about 3 on the play. .305 remaining in the clock running. Wapak up 34-9. And doing a great job of just running the clock right now. This is going to make for a nice long ride home for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and we've really pretty much rode this clock out.
And how many times do we have a long ride home from Defiance?
Oh, yeah, right.
Back to Wapak. So Moyer again, Longsworth, and didn't get much on that one.
No,
Boy, he got hit right away, didn't he?
He got hit, and I tell you, Andre got his fair share in the fourth quarter, didn't he? Andre had a lot of carries. He ran well. He ran hard. I don't know. I bet you every bit of 50 yards. A couple 13, 14. I bet 60, maybe 70 yards tonight. Might be our leading rusher, actually. Well, no, Mullins had that big 45-yard run.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice touchdown run by Mullen. You know, yeah, no doubt. 3rd and 17 from the 47. Moyer again milking the clock. Handoff again. And this time it's...
that was Wackoff, sophomore running the ball. Caleb Wackoff, the ball carrier.
That's cool.
Yeah, new kid on the block. New kid on the block right there. New kid getting to run the ball.
So why are we putting in a backup quarterback behind Moyer? Why isn't Lisi in there?
Lisi's got a leg brace on.
Oh, no kidding.
He's done for a week at least. He's hurt his knee. So we don't really have a – Jarrett's our backup
Mason
quarterback.
Steinke?
He ain't the quarterback, and they moved him to receiver. So I think it'll be
we can't get caught like we did last year in the playoff game against Baden. We got to have somebody out there that's getting some reps. As Longsworth takes the handoff with 1:03 remaining in the clock running.
And you'll see your backup defense come in here, your JV defense.
And that's going to stop the clock on the turnover on downs. And we'll see what Salina does. Or not Salina. Whenever I was thinking about the Bulldogs and thinking about Salina, so forgive me on that one. But, yeah, Defiance Bulldogs from the 49. We were talking about Salina earlier because we're not sure how that game is going tonight with St. Mary's, but you'll know when you start watching this game next week, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. And that was miscue there by the Defiance Bulldogs.
And that was their JV number 70 in on there for the Wapak, and that is Alex Burgoon. He's an defensive line sophomore, 5'8", 170. Nice tackle from Wackoff, and
wow, that was a heavy
73
hit.
There.
Ferris.
It's Ferris, which
Logan
Ferris ain't
Ferris,
Logan's no little guy. He's 6 foot 260.
Ferris looks like a big boy down there too.
Yeah, he is.
260 maybe?
Yeah, he's 260.
Wow.
This should be it. I don't even know if they'll get the playoff.
That was kind of a pancake.
Yeah, they're not going to get the playoff. This is a game.
And that'll bring us to the end of tonight's contest here from Wapakoneta as the Wapakoneta Redskins move their record to 2-0 and Defiance falls to 0-2. From For my tag team partner, Josh Bishop, I'm Big Dan Wilson. Before we go, Josh, final comments.
I'll tell you what, you start the season 2-0, crazy good, and it's hard to believe we're going to week 3 already.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Week 3 on our way. Just like that.
No question about it. And it's nice, too, because, again, we get to play this game at home next week. After this week at home, we play OG, and then on the road to St. Mary's, and then home to Van Wert and home to Shawnee. So the schedule looking very favorable for the Redskins over the next couple of weeks, and let's hope they take advantage of it. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest, as always, TSC, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, Merit Real Estate, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Home Savings Bank, Miller's Corral, Minster Bank, GA Windsor & Son, State Farm, Auglaze Audiology, Dad's Toy Shop, Miller Brothers Tire, and again, that big event, Back the Blue. For my tag team partner, once again, Josh Bishop, I'm Big Dan Wilson. Our final score from Wapakoneta, the Redskins 34, the Defiance Bulldogs 9. Join us next week right here on TSC. Have a good night, everybody.